Tired of being fat like I was? Watch this video. The first thing that you need to realize is that it's not your fault. And I know you probably hear this all the time at different advertisements and with different marketing. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. Seriously, with diet and weight loss, especially in the United States, it's really not your fault. For so many years, from birth until we realize that we're putting on more weight than we can take off, we're given license to just eat whatever we want. We're not given any instructions or certain foods to lean more towards. It's just eat whatever you want. It's like from birth, we're entered into this huge buffet and we can eat anything we want. And all of a sudden in our 20s and 30s, we're like, oh God, there's so much. Like, what do I do with all of this? And life doesn't come with an instruction manual. Diet and nutrition doesn't come with an instruction manual. Relationships, parenting, none of these things come with instruction manuals. So it's not your fault because from little, you were told you can have anything you want. And all of a sudden we become adults, we can't eat everything that we want. And so it's really confusing because when we can eat everything that we want, we feel good because we feel free, but then we feel bad because we see all this extra weight going on and sometimes our health gets affected. And the whole thing becomes confusing. There's all these different diets that are telling us completely different things. So just realize if you're tired of being fat, step number one is realize it's seriously not your fault. The second thing that you need to realize is that there is a solution. There's actually lots of solutions out there that work for weight loss. The problem is because they have you restrict yourself from one food group or one type of food or another, they don't work over the long run. Usually after 3 months, most people end up quitting their diets because they don't want to give up rice and French fries, or they don't want to give up meat and fish and chicken. So you have to find something that works for you, that works for your favorite foods and all of your food conditioning that you've developed growing up in whatever country or whatever part of the United States or whatever part of your country you grew up in. You have to integrate those favorite foods into your diet. There are many solutions that work for weight loss and to improve your health, but with Food Love, you have something that can improve your health, help you out with weight loss, and where you'll never feel deprived or restricted from your favorite foods again. If you're tired of diets that force you to give up your favorite foods in order to lose weight, only to put all that weight back on once you quit that diet, then I invite you to try my completely free online program that will help you lose your first 10 to 15 pounds without giving up the foods that you love. So head on over to foodloveonline.com and get started with us today. No credit card is needed. This is a completely free online program. Even if you're incredibly busy or incredibly lazy and nothing else has worked for you in the past, this can work for you. In 3 short videos, I will take you by the hand and get you on the road to losing weight, and most importantly, happily keeping it off forever. So head over to foodloveonline.com and I'll see you over there. So the third thing that you have to do if you're really sick and tired of being fat is realize that you have to feed your cells. If you eat really, really yummy food from early in the morning that is calorie efficient and nutrient dense, and your cells are getting fed everything that they need, then your cravings all but disappear for the rest of the day because your cells have gotten what they needed. Feeding your cells well and feeding them something super yummy from first thing in the morning is super important because then your mid-morning snack and your lunch is going to be of higher quality because you're not going to feel like eating junk food because you're not going to be so hungry because your cells have been satisfied. When our cells are not satisfied first thing in the morning or at any point throughout the day, the entire day they are going to let you know with signs of hunger, listen, you need to feed us, we need nutrients. You can have fast food and your senses can be happy, but we're the ones that run the show. So you have to make us happy. So the best thing is to have something nutrient dense and super yummy early in the morning, and that sets up the rest of your day. So if you're tired of being fat, that's the best thing that you can do. First thing in the morning, super yummy, nutrient dense, calorie efficient, give it a try. And the last and probably most important thing that you want to do if you're sick and tired of being fat is take your time. You have to go meal by meal and little by little. What's wrong with all these diets that are out there is that they have you go from black to white, from one extreme to another real fast, and that doesn't work. You're gonna have things freaking out inside emotionally and psychologically. There's even parts of you biochemically that can start to freak out because you're used to eating in a certain way, then all of a sudden you're not eating that way anymore. And so there's a lot of parts inside of you, emotionally, psychologically, your senses, everyone's gonna freak out if you're eating junk food and then you're just eating salad. That's a problem. And so we want to attack this meal by meal. If you have something super yummy, nutrient dense, and calorie efficient in the morning, then your mid-morning snack, and if you want more information on this, just pick up Food Love. It's available on Amazon. It's like 10 bucks. After having that nutrient dense breakfast, you're going to start with a mid-morning snack that makes sense. Maybe a piece of fruit or a fruit bar, something really, really light in the morning right before lunch. You can even have a little bit more of your smoothie if you want to, if you decided to do a morning smoothie. And that's going to set you up for a really smart, yummy decision for lunch. And we talk about in the book, we talk about this and that. So you want to have some sort of concentrate, whether it's a plant-based concentrate or pasta, some healthy fish, chicken, steak kind of thing on top of a salad. And what's going to happen is that it tastes really good because it's going to be one of your favorite foods. You're having it with a salad, so it's easy for your body to digest and metabolize. And after you're done eating it, you're still going to feel really, really good. Like how you felt after having your thing in the morning, your super yummy nutrient dense thing in the morning when you're feeding your cells. After lunch, you're going to feel really good. So you're like, wow, emotionally and psychologically, I feel good because I'm eating my favorite foods, and biochemically, I also feel good. This is a triple win. With all amazing things, there's always a VIP pass, like flying first class or getting those cut the line passes at an amusement park or gaining backstage access at a rock concert. So I wanted to offer you Food Love's VIP experience. We have two options that allow you to get your answers directly from me, so I can hold your hand every step of the way and virtually guarantee your weight loss success. One option offers weekly support through a Q&A call, while the other option offers you direct access to me for a full 6 months through my WhatsApp number. Both options can help you shortcut your weight loss transformation tremendously. You can choose the one that makes the most sense for you by heading over to foodlovevip.com. Once again, that's foodlovevip.com. Back to the show. And you want to do that meal by meal. You might get to your mid-afternoon snack, and after eating so many years of not such good things in the afternoon, maybe you're used to caffeinated milkshakes in the afternoon or having candy bars or whatever, you might have to abandon ship because you've been eating well and you're feeling really good, but for some reason, emotionally and psychologically, you're not ready to tackle the afternoon and the dinner yet. And that's fine. Just move one meal at a time. And when you stack good days after having really nutrient dense and yummy food in the morning and the same for lunch, then your mid-afternoon snack, you're gonna wanna eat something where you feel good afterwards. And that's how it happens little by little. You stack one meal after the other. So if you're really sick and tired of being fat, take those 4 steps, and I promise you, little by little, you're going to feel better, and it's going to be a massive springboard to improve lots of different areas in your life. And check out this next video. It's what is non-restrictive dieting, because a lot of people say, okay, Food Love sounds neat, but I haven't heard of non-restrictive dieting. What is that? You can really eat anything? So that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. Up there.